Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Rolex Sky-Dweller in white gold with a black Arabic dial, reference 326939. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch, and then I'll tell you about where it stands in the lineup of other similar Sky-Dwellers, and then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with just a little history. Now, the Sky-Dweller came out in approximately 2012. Now it's 2026, so that makes it around 14 years old. It's one of Rolex's most recent collections. They have many different collections, but this one is one of the most recent. And it's sort of a add-on to the Datejust 41 in the sense that it's 42 millimeters. It looks like a Datejust, but it has more functions, which we'll go through as we go on. Some people even call it a Datejust 42. It's a sort of a continuation of the Datejust 41, but more complicated, more expensive, and more variations to it. Okay, now, with that said, the watch itself came out, the Sky-Dweller came out, debuted in approximately 2012, and it's still running now, but they made a second generation Sky-Dweller in approximately, I want to say, I think 3 or 4 years ago, in 2022 or something around that range. So it had a good 8-10 year run before it came out with the new version. Now, the new version, actually, the only difference are some dial differences, some bracelet differences, as in different type of bracelets, but the head itself has all remained the same. The case, the bezel, all that has remained the same, except the movement, which I'll get through when I start going through the watch itself. So more or less, it's the same looking watch in 2026 as it was in 2012. So this watch, as you're looking at here, was produced from approximately 2012 until 2018. That gives it like a 6-year run or so. And then they did other dial configurations. Now, in the white gold, which is what you're looking at here, this is all white gold. They made from 2012 to 2018, a 6-year run. At the time, they didn't do any other stainless steels, and then they came out with a stainless steel after that, I think around 2018 when this one was discontinued, or somewhere around there, and the steel one really took over, and that's probably the reason why they discontinued the white gold in this configuration, as in all bracelet and everything, because it just looks too darn similar to the steel version. The only difference that people can see is basically the dial. So that's the reason. With that said, I told you I was going to tell you off where this watch stands in the lineup. Well, if you want a white gold Sky-Dweller, you only actually, let me clarify that. White gold Sky-Dweller with a white gold bracelet, not rubber Oyster Flex, then this is one of two that you can choose from. You can either get a black dial with this Arabic numerals, or you can get a white dial with Arabic numerals. And that's it. Those are the two options. Now, if you like black dial, they make a stainless steel with a black index, or a white dial with an index, but those are all going to be in steel. So yeah, so now you have a little background of the watch. You also know where it stands in the lineup. And now it's time to start talking about the watch itself. Let me just say one last thing. They do make the white gold versions of the Sky-Dweller now, but they're all on Oyster Flex. So they make a white gold with a black dial. It has an index dial with a rubber strap on it. And they make a white dial with an index dial and also on a rubber strap, but they don't make it with a white gold on this bracelet, this gold bracelet anymore. Okay, so if you want a white gold, then you got to have this. Or if you like this black dial with Arabic numerals, all the Sky-Dwellers now have index dials. None of them, they made some with Roman numerals and such, but not in this configuration. On white gold, they only make it with Arabic numbers. So that's pretty neat. If you like Arabic numbers, or the way that this dial looks, this is the one that you have to get. And you can get it at JazzTime.com because this watch is discontinued everywhere else and at the lowest price anywhere online. Okay, so let's start talking about the watch, starting with the case. It's 42 millimeters from my thumb to my index fingers. That makes it actually the largest Datejust looking one. As I said, it can kind of be a Datejust 42. It's 42 millimeters, which makes it the largest, and actually it's also the thickest at 13.8 millimeters, more or less. Let's call it 14 millimeters. When you compare it to a Datejust around 12 millimeters, it's quite a bit thicker. That's all nearly 20% larger. And why is that? Well, it has a lot of complications to it. In fact, it's one of the more complicated, if not, it's one of the more complicated watches that Rolex makes, and I'm going to go through it when I start talking about the movement and the dials and such. But anyways, the case is going to be an Oyster case, going to have very smooth lines, just like any other Oyster case or like a Datejust case. But it's just going to be a little thicker due to what it can do. Let's talk about the bezel next. Now the bezel here is you only get one configuration. It's going to be in this fluted bezel. They don't do a diamond as such. Because this is what they call a command ring bezel, and the bezel is used to set the time of day. Now I'm not going to go through all that in this video because this is not a how-to. We have other videos on how-to on our YouTube channel. But this is a review about the watch. So I'm just going to say that the command bezel is used to change the date because this is an annual calendar. It's in white gold and it's fluted, so it's very nice. Okay, let's talk about the dial. This one is where this watch really is unique. There is no other black dial that has Arabic numerals. All the rest have index dials. So this is pretty cool. Or they have Roman, but in black they only have Arabic and index. And so these dials are actually done in white gold, which I think is really nice. And let's unpack this a little bit. Now, you have your new Arabic numerals, and then in the center you have a GMT wheel here that allows you to check the time in a second time zone, such as Asia, Europe, Africa, wherever, as well as having your local time. These three hands here, hour, minute, second, is for your local time, and then you have your date 1 through 31 on the right, and then on top of that, you also have a month, 1 through 12, which would be December through January. The red signifies the month. So that's pretty cool. It tells a whole lot of information on this little dial, and that's the reason why it's so thick. Let's move on here to the bracelet here. Now you only get one configuration of this, which is going to be on the Oyster Bracelet. Now they do make other steel ones on Jubilee, but in the white gold they don't make it with a white gold Jubilee. If you want a white colored one, it'd have to be on the steel one. So this is the only configuration, and they made it on Oyster Bracelet, which is in gold, and it suits the watch, looks great, and looks very sporty, and at the same time very elegant. Let's look at the movement here. This is a caliber 9001 caliber. The new versions as of 22 or so, there are 9002. What is exactly the difference? To be honest, I'm not really sure. And it doesn't really matter because you can't see it anyways. I know the finishing is a little different, but what exactly they changed on the interior, I'm not sure. A couple of screws here and there, but it really doesn't matter, to be honest, because the old movement 9001 is great. The 9002 is also great. They both keep great time as Rolexes should. So there you have it. All right, so that's it. Let me try this watch on my wrist and give you my thoughts. Now, I'm a big fan of the Sky-Dweller, and I think it's a great watch for those who have a little bit larger of a wrist, let's say at least 7 inches. And in this configuration, I can say if you want a really unique looking watch, a lot of people have steel Sky-Dwellers, but you can have a step above that, especially if you like white colored watches. Have it in this black Arabic. It's really special because they didn't make it very long, and it's actually priced very well if you consider that a steel Sky-Dweller is trading like nearly 20,000. This one's trading for not that much more, and we have it at the lowest price anywhere online. You get really a lot of value for your dollars. So look, if you want to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at justdime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And If you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.